Hello, welcome to my channel and my love to all of you. This is Anshu Sharma here. There has definitely been an increase in UFO and alien invasion related movies, TV programs, and news on media, newspapers, and alternate media channels. Is humanity being mind controlled and slowly moving towards agenda based timeline? This is our topic today. What people have to be careful of is not falling under agenda based propaganda where perception, attitude, and awakening are CIA controlled through New Age spirituality. This is summarized beautifully in Cosmic Agency's recent video, link attached in the description box. This inspired me to make this video in my own way. You make up your own mind and please put down your comments below. Let us proceed with my presentation in order to increase your awareness of seeing the whole picture. Top level controlling. So the top level people, cabal you call them, they are the ones through CIA are controlling. This is what the original video says. And what they are doing control is they are controlling spirituality and they're also controlling the information which is being fed in the areas of politics, sciences, and in all other subjects. So they are not only controlling new age spirituality, but they are also controlling the information being fed to in the other areas such as politics, sciences, and other subjects. They are also controlling the information which is going out to the masses in high prohibited technology and sciences. They are also controlling the information which raises the awareness of how things actually work on the planet. They are the ones who are dictating and controlling the reality of the masses through the information they are providing. Or they are also rather providing misinformation as well. In addition to controlling the information they are providing, they are also controlling another stream of information through controlled opposition. So they are creating and providing a controlled opposition, and its job is to gather momentum of the resistance. And after the information is gathered from the resistance which people show, this information is revised, the agendas are revised for further implementation. So this is the top level which is providing the information, who are creating the information and then providing the information to the next level. Who is the next level? The people who are interested in unidentified flying objects. So these researchers and contactees are chosen, and particularly those are chosen who are willing to compromise and play the tune. This agenda based information is then passed on to these UFO researchers and contactees to further disseminate. So these specific willing people are chosen and they act as a bridge between the masses and top level controllers who are designing the matrix. Now, in the second information flow sequence of agenda based information, the information is disseminated and carried further down to politicians, people of influence in mainstream and alternate media. These are the people, they have the power to influence and shape current prevailing thought stream of the masses. So, who are the people who are chosen? So, the people who are chosen generally have a rigid frame of understanding. These people have attachment to their own set of ideas or the set of ideas that are provided. They do not have any fixed concept of right and wrong dictated by their own conscience. Rather, they accept willingly the changing right or wrong concepts provided by agenda based information. Some of these people are willing to talk about the chosen subjects, and their agenda, their personal agenda, might be to gain popularity and acceptance within the communities. Some of them are willing to compromise for money or fame. And some are willing to be seen among other accepted researchers in the chosen field. So some of the contactees or some of the politicians, the new people in that particular research areas or in the media might be new, or they are willing to be accepted as famous researchers in their chosen field. So they are they are able to willingly offer their help to further take the information down to the masses. In the information flow sequence, on the third level come the humans, the public, the masses who absorb information coming from above. So these are the people who accept any information provided to them without any resistance, without applying any of their own thinking. So they continue with the mainstream media mentality and willingly agree to what is being served. Especially those who readily absorb what to think and what to believe. In line with whatever is being served or whatever is being told through media, they readily absorb and they shape their thinking in alignment with what is being served to them, and they also make their belief system in alignment to what the media says. Some of the people among the masses, they fall under the same train of thought, and some of them, they always follow the one researcher, the one speaker, the one journalist who has more credentials, who has got more friends, more influence. So the masses, they go with who is more popular, who is my favorite researcher, whom I always like to believe, who has got more credentials, who have got more views, and who has got more social friends in the social media. the researcher who has got more influence. So it's a trap. People follow in the same trap again and again, following the same acceptable source, not using their own heads, not bothering to research or listen to their own intuition and guidance. People not bothering to make up their own minds about any subject just fall prey to the information being supplied, provided to them. And on the basing of the information which is being provided, they make up their own mind and belief pattern. And guess what? Depending upon the belief patterns, they dictate their reality. So, used to taking in whatever is being served out of sheer carelessness and laziness, the realities are dictated at various levels. Whatever information is being taken in, ingested, changes reality. Depending upon the level you are operating from, your perspectives and realities change. So different level of information is supplied at various levels, starting from the research we talked about, first off planet beings and entities that are invisible, but they do influence humanity. This information is absorbed by deep secret societies. The plans, the controllers, the new programs are made, which are further passed to low secret societies, then to the researchers we just talked about, the contactees who are willing to participate in the matrix, the politicians, and then mainstream media, then directly influencing people, influencing directly the masses. And last, the media. Among what is all going on here, we have to apply discernment. What should we do? So we take time to look at the ethical and moral implications of what is going on multiple levels. We follow the chain of thought from bottom to above or from above to bottom, and we try to discover the main agenda benefiting the top controllers. We always keep an open mind, and we always allow room to evolve and grow to know more. We have to know that each reality has its own set of accepted rules and signs. We have to know that we are always blind to the levels above us, and we do not fall into the trap of holding the ultimate truth. This truth changes at every level as we evolve. So we apply discernment and decide what should we do. We avoid getting set into our own egocentric narcissistic complexes. We say to ourselves and to people while discussing our uh, set ideas or concepts or information on a particular subject that right now this is what I hold, a concept or idea, or this is my truth at this time. But there is always something I do not know. I leave room for revision, education, correction, and more expansion. I always remain open to hold more perspectives and more integration. I let go my attachment to my current knowing, that this current knowing may change with time. I just wait patiently for more revelation. And I always entertain more possibilities. I open myself listening to other speakers holding the opposite views. And then we discover within ourselves, and if we are participating in disseminating the information at a lower level or whichever level we are at, and we ask ourselves, am I in for money, fame, validation, or choosing to be accepted among other accepted researchers? We have to know our role, and we have to be conscious and aware of how these factors can limit our knowledge and understanding. Disengaging from the artificial construct, choosing my level of consciousness, I create my own reality. This we say to ourselves. If we fall in for any compromising, for the misinformation which is being provided to us, and we also participate in further disseminating the false information, we also have to know our own agenda. Are we in for money, fame, validation, or choosing to be accepted among other accepted researchers? This is all egoic. And if we know that if we fall under these factors, then we can seriously limit our understanding, knowledge, and evolution. Because there is always a higher level of truth which we are blind to at our level. We are all evolving, and we should be always open to the truth, higher truths where our perspectives always keep changing. In the end, if we choose the knowledge in purity and expansion, we expand ourselves from being limited to being unlimited. So, before this false alien invasion really happens, let us know the difference between an alien and an ET being, extraterrestrial being. An alien is a physical being from our physical universe who is not from this planet, while an extraterrestrial ET can be borderline physical or non physical being who may not necessarily be from this universe. Then there are also entities residing in the fourth dimension. They all influence us in positive or negative ways depending on our level of frequencies, and they do influence our mental and emotional planes, and then they also which also influence how we perceive the things and also dictate our reality. Personally, I feel we have to be very careful in using our judgment when we see aliens moving around on the planet or in the air in their physical human or non-human looking forms. Though some contacts are definitely real, and there are people who have had the contacts with aliens and ETs, but we have to be careful and we have to be wary when this contact, the alien invasion or the alien or ET contacts, is being used for false propaganda with agenda. In awareness, you see the whole picture and the timeline you are being led into. Heart centered awareness is beyond body and mind, and by bringing it into expression of our own lives, we can choose the timeline of our choice. This also dissolves all mind control programs, bringing us closer to the natural order and decide reality of our choosing, breaking down the pretenses and lies and rejecting the programs by refusing to participate in an impulsive, reactionary manner is the key. Seeing the picture and the world we want to live in and coming to our own conclusion, we move forward. Thanks for listening. Please leave your comments on what you think of expected, though not confirmed as yet, the alien invasion. If that happens, how will you react? The whole idea of this talk is to make you more aware much before it actually happens. So please think about and leave your comments. Lots of love and light.